All right, so I'm breaking all of the rules at this point. First of all, I haven't been recording while I'm developing, mainly because I'm developing on this reactive core stuff, which is on the side rather than actually in core. Second of all, I'm still not working on Minotaur. I'm still stuck on this refactor, and I really should have moved on, but I can't get it out of my head. On top of that, I also am recording this video 2 hours before I'm supposed to release it. So again, don't expect editing today, but we're getting through the process. I'm learning things here and there. I do want to talk real quick about what I'm working on. So I'm working on what I'm calling Reactive Core or RX Core. It's basically a different way of coding. It's based on declarative code rather than imperative code. It uses functional reactive programming principles, observables, streams of data, and so on and so forth. It's made better for asynchronous events like game physics and logic and animations and things like that. So it'll work perfectly, but it's a different style of programming. I'm gonna quickly show you what was the problem yesterday and why I'm doing this, why I'm still stuck on this. So if we look at this test right here, this was the test that was breaking everything yesterday. I need to do essentially something like this for Minotaur's maze generation, and it wasn't working properly. But now, today, this test is actually working. It's this one right here. This test is properly working, and essentially what I did was I took all of my old code and I put it right here in this old folder, and I started completely from scratch based on the implementation that already exists for RX Lua. On top of all that, I also updated the testing system, so I can now do something like this, where I can expect a stream to produce these values, which will make it so much easier to test. And I did this, it's inspired by the original testing system that the Lua RX or RX Lua implemented, and it uses spies and stuff, and it's actually pretty fancy, so it makes it easier for me to test as well. And basically what I'm saying is that I have hope for today that things are going to work out. I'm gonna finish the refactor. Tomorrow I was supposed to be doing interface today. Yesterday I was supposed to be doing aesthetics. Those are both pushed back because I really don't want to touch them until I have the core of Minotaur working properly, and then I will go address them. And real quick, I wanted to show off what my development environment typically looks like. So I have 2 monitors set up, and on OBS I recreated it essentially. So I have my main monitor on the right as horizontal, and my left monitor is vertical. And I have my tests on the bottom, and typically at the top left I have my terminal so I can check in things and do some greps or whatever I need to find files. And then this is my main coding screen. I typically have anywhere from like 3 to 5 panels up at one time. It's normally not this big of text, but it's bigger for all of you to see. Also, you can see that I actually commented out every single test, so I can uncomment them one at a time and make sure that they're all working. All right, so now I have less than 2 hours to go edit this and push this out. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do daily videos still, and I'm trying to get the feel for both sides, and I think I'm actually doing pretty good. So this week is going to be rough as I get used to this process, but that's the whole point. It's a trial by fire. We learned that in this video. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I need to eat or something. I need to edit this, and hopefully I'll have some progress on actual Minotaur, and I'll finish RX Core today. That's the goal. See you tomorrow.